If you're just starting the home buying process or you're thinking about selling your home, you've probably heard the acronym MLS. If your agent keeps mentioning it, but you're not quite sure what she's talking about, sit back as I discuss exactly what the MLS is and why it's so important in real estate now. Hey y'all, Abby Husbands here. I'm a realtor in Austin, Texas. And today we're going to be discussing MLS and exactly what the MLS is and why it's so important in real estate. If this is your first time checking out my channel, thanks so much for stopping by. You might want to consider subscribing because I push out weekly videos of all things Texas real estate, Austin, Texas, and a monthly market report. So, MLS. What is the MLS? Well, the MLS acronym stands for a multiple listing service, and it is a suite of services that real estate brokers use to establish contractual offers of compensation among brokers and accumulate and disseminate information to enable appraisals or comps. So it's a platform where every single house, condo, townhouse, lot, plot of land, even mobile homes and manufacturer homes are inputted in one place. So in the late 1800s, brokers regularly gathered at the offices of their local associations to share information about properties they were trying to sell and hopefully locate buyers from their fellow realtors. It's a place that your agents go to find homes for their buyers. We can find everything from a single family residence to a condo to a townhouse, lot, land, farm, ranch, any property that is inputted in MLS, I, as an Austin real estate agent, have access to. So first of all, how do we use MLS for our buyers? Well, say I'm working with a client that has very specific needs. Say it's under 400,000. They want a single family. They don't want a condo or a townhouse. They don't want HOAs. They want a fenced in backyard on 0.25 acres or more. And they prefer a 1-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, over 2,100 square feet. I can plug all of that information, even down to like the elementary school, into the search criteria for this particular client in MLS and set them up on a daily email alert. So originally, say it'll pop up with, 50 homes. I'll send those over to them. And then after that initial list goes out, they are on a daily alert to where anytime anything pops up on the market matching their search criteria, we can run out and see it immediately. The good thing about the MLS is that it's private information to the agents that maybe the seller doesn't particularly want public knowledge, like say if it's a short sale or if they're selling the home as is, meaning they're not going to do any repairs, period. They don't have the survey. I mean, there could be a whole list of things, but if there are private remarks in the MLS, I can see those, read them, relay the information to my buyers, and maybe those homes might not be on the top of their list, but it's also kept private. So like say the seller's neighbors don't know exactly what's going on with their house. How does having your home listed in MLS benefit you? Well, I'm sure that you've probably seen commercials or heard on the radio these new technology-based companies that can sell your home for pretty cheap, but they don't list it in MLS. And there's several out there. They say that based on their technology and their website, they're able to sell your home just as fast. And I'm sorry, but that just is not a true statement. Why? Because when they're not listing those homes in MLS, they're cutting out 13,000 Austin buyers agents that do not have access to that house. There is one company in town, for instance, my clients fell in love with a house on the outside. We hadn't had a chance to see it on the inside. I tried for 7 days to set up an appointment to show my buyers this house. I was denied several times because they wanted to keep this transaction in-house. Well, that is doing a huge disservice if you're the seller. You're not having all of these buyer's agents have access to your house, and it's a pain to show. Like, I'm not really sure what the advantage is. And a lot of times, because they end up sitting on the market because they don't have access to the MLS, they end up doing a price reduction, and that price reduction could have paid for the compensation that is offered from broker to broker in the MLS. Another thing that they say is that, their latest technology gets your house in front of thousands of buyers. Well, so does listing in the MLS. When you list your home in the MLS, and as an agent, a listing agent, when I go through and input that listing, on the last page, there are a few boxes, and one of them says syndicated. And we always check that box, yes. When your listing is syndicated, that means that I am pushing that listing out to thousands of websites coast to coast. Any brokerage that is syndicated, your home will show up on. And that's all over the United States. If you're not in MLS, you're cutting out a huge network of agents that have buyers that are ready to purchase. It's also a great tool that we can use for reverse prospecting, which means if your home was emailed out to, say, 600 buyers in the Austin area, I can go back through that list and email any of the other agents, just seeing, are your clients interested? Do they want to schedule a showing? We're having a price improvement. It's just a great way to keep track of how many people actually view your house, how many people heart it, meaning how many people love it, how many people maybe don't like it, or it's at least on their list. So reverse prospecting is fabulous, and it's only in the MLS, multiple listing services. The MLS is just a fabulous platform for agents, buyers, and sellers alike. So thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you found this informative. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or share this video with your family and friends. If you have any questions, you can contact me directly through my website, austin-texashomesforsale.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Bye.